Our shop has been here for 36 years. This is my first year as the owner. I bought the business in January, so it's already been a very challenging year. I didn't want to close the store, but I also was living on a stranger's couch. So I had to just say, all right, at least, I think we were closed for 3 days while we kind of just got the lay of the land, figured out where everyone was staying, that we were all safe, that we all still had our homes. This woman commented on a post that we made early on and said that her friend lost her home. She's a woman probably in her early 40s, has a couple young kids, and their home burned to the ground. And she didn't even get to go home first. It all happened so fast. So she was at a doctor's office in a waiting room, and they weren't able to get home to get anything out of their house before it happened. And one of the only things she had with her was her knitting. She had it to sit in the waiting room with. So she said, at least at the end of all of this, she'll have a hat that she made herself with yarn that she bought at your store. And that was like, it was so early on. It was just within a couple days, and I just thought, oh my God, that's so powerful. And in response to her, I said, well, please, that's such a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing. And please let her know that I'll have a $100 gift card for her whenever she's ready to start picking up the pieces. And that was really when I started thinking, I need to do this for everybody who lost so much. It is literally the smallest thing I can do is replace some knitting needles and some yarn. But if that is bringing this woman a little bit of comfort during this dark time, then maybe it would bring it to other people. Once we reopened, we shifted into what can we do to help? Obviously, there was so much just devastation. 2 whole towns just flattened. And so just as we kind of got back here and were communing and sharing our stories, it became clear, first of all, that that's what people needed from us, was to witness them and their stories. People would come in just shaky and crying and feel like they needed a bit of normalcy, and that was something that we could provide. And so, but obviously the money was what was needed more than anything. And right at the beginning, there were so many GoFundMes. We're kind of donating to different people, and then realized, like, no, we need to pool our resources here. And our local credit union, Rogue Federal Credit Union, they're wonderful. And they were going to do donation matching up to a few $100,000. So I thought, okay, we'll just do a donation for every purchase over $50. We'll donate $10 for the next 3 weeks. And the other thing we decided to offer, because of course as knitters we're thinking like, oh, if you lost your stash, like that would be the worst. So another method of support we offered was that you could do a donation of a gift card, and we had different increments. You could just buy a gift card that would kind of go into a pool, and then anytime somebody comes in, like today, and said, oh, my home burned down, so I'm just looking through patterns to see about replacing a couple hats that I lost, and I get to say, like, well, let me cover that for you. And we were able to give pretty much everyone that has come in so far about $100 in either donated yarn or just a gift card. Between those 2 efforts, we have donated about $10,000 to the community. I've always been community minded, but this event absolutely kicks that into a different level. To drive through it every single day and see nothing but chimneys, you just feel that empathy on a whole new level. My home didn't burn down, but my friend's home did, and my neighbor's home did. And so knowing that it so easily could have been me or any of us, and we all would have needed help, and all of these people need help. So we want to help.